What's up, everybody? Brett here, my YouTube channel, Goodtalk Gaming, and we're checking out a new game for the channel, Necronator Dead Wrong. It's something that popped up on my radar with some of the guys that I watch on YouTube. I saw Northern Lion play this, if you know who that is. He's a pretty awesome guy. And he has his finger on the pulse when it comes to like really good indie games. And I watched him play this for a minute and I was like, damn, I gotta play this. But also I wanted to show it to you guys. It's on sale now on Steam. It's about 18 bucks US dollars. And it describes itself as a deck building tower offense game, which is interesting. It's got a lot of influences, very obvious, from stuff like Slay the Spire. It has relics, cards. You build a deck, it's a deck builder. But it also has like tower defense elements, very similar to Minion Masters. If that's a game you've ever seen before, it's free to play. I had a buddy get me interested in that for a while. But it doesn't have any of the online like multiplayer elements to it. So it's a story, you know, it's something we can play through. The anime art style, while a little bit cute, is a little different from what I would say is my preference. But the game looks good, and it's in early access. So if it has any faults, we are going to discover them together. And if it's great, we'll learn that too. So there's 3 different commanders. They're locked. So they're coming soon. So they're not actually even available yet. So the only one we can play as is number 7, Death Knight. Formerly a living knight on a quest for the Holy Grail. Currently an undead knight on a quest for the Unholy Grail. Makes sense. You'll never meet a cursed crusader more wide-eyed with wonder, or a student of sacrilegious scripture more eager to learn. For some people, death has the odd tendency to make life more enjoyable. So our starting relic, give your units plus 25% attack and minus 10% move speed. Interesting. Can we change this? Starting deck selection? Alright, so we see our deck. We've got a bunch of little skeleton guys. We can look at their stats. We can look at their stats way more in depth. I don't know how much we really need to get into that. Really, their cost, their HP, their movement speed, and their attack damage are the big things you need to know. So we've got our cheap skeletons, more expensive, hardier soldiers. They have 750 as opposed to 250 HP, but they're a little bit slower, but they do more damage. We've got Fletchers, our archers. Our spells are Zap, deal damage, a little bit of a stun in an area. This is Blood Rage, so increased damage, increased move speed, and attack speed lasts 10 seconds. More armor lowers our move speed even further. If I know anything about these types of games, and I like to think that I do, sometimes lowering move speed is not a debuff. Sometimes it allows you to stack units, and that could be quite good. Oh, we can kind of divide them here by types. Very cool. So it looks like they've kind of fleshed out their system. They're just, they're maybe in need of a little more artwork and some cards. Level progress, so there is level progression. That's good to see. Let's see if we can get into the story or the tutorial. It's all good. So there's different seeds. I guess you could play along if you wanted to. It's called Chubat's Conquest. Chubat, I think, is that chubby bat. I think is what that is, that big purple fat bat. The time is now. Let's embark on the epic conquest to destroy the living. As we learn to play. Yeah, that's Chubat. Not to be confused with Zubat. You open the letter and it says, congratulations, you've just graduated from the Undead Academy. That's the most anime thing ever. As a freshly certified villain, prepare to embark upon your very own quest for world conquest. The Academy hereby presents you with a patented soul spawn crystal. Please attach it to your arm, and the crystal will permanently bind itself to your life force. No substitutions or refunds. Let's confirm. What's up, buddy? What do you do? What do we do? Are we moving now? Okay, so we have portal HP. We have... These are souls, I believe. It's like money. We have a backpack that's just like our inventory. Okay. And that's it. Alright. So just like Slay the Spire, we get kind of branching options. Looks like there's probably some traders. That looks like a graveyard. Some castles. Maybe these are like elites. Normal battles, elites, mystery rooms. Okay, so not really much to plot out here. We get a little mystery place on the first shot. So Chubat flocks across the sky. One lands beside you, perching on a dead tree. Impressive, says the Chubat. You could be the next Necronator. You know about the Necronator, right? Nope. No idea, my friend. The Chubat looks at you. Greatest Dark Lord to ever terrorize the world? He lost his power 100 years ago. Ring any bells? Anyway, Luckily for you, I know how to reclaim it, and I'm currently accepting work as a consultant for aspiring tyrants. What? Don't think I'm trustworthy? Just to show I'm on your side, I'll give you a gift. Go ahead, pick one. So this is very similar to the beginning of Slay the Spire, where you talk to the big whale, and he gives you the option to take a particular boon, let's call it. So we can draft a random spell, like we get a choice between a few different spells, get a utility, which I think is just a green card. Overdrawn. Okay, exhaust, removed until end of combat, so you only play it once. Perk. Effect lasts until end of battle. And then overdraw. Draw which can exceed your hand size. So it gives us, we play this once and we get permanent 25% mana regeneration, which will make more sense later. Or we get a free upgrade. This card seems really damn strong. You get this early and it feels like it can catapult you to a win. I'm going to take this. I would love to upgrade a squad, but we don't particularly have very strong squads yet. So, I mean, an upgrade, like we would upgrade a soldier, get like some slightly stronger soldiers. That would probably be just as effective early game, but I could see this being good late game. Let's take it. We also could have converted it into what I think is just money. So excellent choice, says the Chubat. Since you accepted my gift, that makes us partners. I always give the best advice. You won't regret listening to me. Now, if you want to reclaim the Necronator's power, first you've got to conquer a few towns. Defeat an army or two, you know, just to prove you're worthy. I'm sure an up-and-coming scourge to humankind like you could handle it. So from what I've seen, there's a fair amount of challenge to this game. It's not as straightforward as at first it may appear. And I think it's important that we kind of pick our spot so we can go here, here, see what that's all about. And then from there we can either choose to go to a trader if we have the souls necessary, or we can keep fighting. And then eventually I think our path will lead towards fighting an elite of some type. So let's do our best. We'll go to the center area. Ugh, I'm sweating too much, says the Chubat. Why does the sun have to be so hot? They need to install air conditioning in this desert. Get these enemies out of the way. While you're busy, I'll buy myself some nice cool lemonade. I love the humor. And the maps that we're about to get into, they look pretty damn good too. So we'll figure out the tutorial ourselves. That's what we need to destroy. This is kind of a middle spawning point. Not really a spawning point. It's a mana generator that we're going to fight over. And here we go. We're generating mana. As soon as we generate enough mana, we can play our first unit. We need to get up to 20. Can we zoom out? Yes, and we should zoom out. I want to be able to see the whole map. And we'll see if they spawn anything. So now we come over here and zap those guys. And look perhaps to play a Fletcher. So we're fighting over the center location right now. Because if we can get it, we start getting increased mana regeneration. And then we have the kind of defensive buff that it gives us. Alright, let's lower their movement speed and give them increased armor. And we have the option to change signposts. So that's kind of an important part of this game that will become more obvious soon. Let's play redraw. Get a bigger hand size. But this is a unidirectional map. Pretty straightforward stuff. Alright, we want to play this as soon as we get it. And it should be like a permanent boon. I don't know if it says it anywhere. Maybe now we save up. We save up to get some soldiers. Our base can attack, but we don't really want to let it take any damage if we don't have to. Let's get them in there, and we'll also give them the armor up. Alright, so they're super slow now. Alright, that's a strong group. This won't do much to them because there's only 2 of them. Let's just get some Fletchers. They'll move quickly, and they'll meet up with these guys, and maybe we can buff them all together at once. Okay, I see an opportunity perhaps for a great zap. It slows down when we go to play our spells. Alright, let's play that there, get a stun. Get some more skeletons on the way. So I felt like being more offensive there. We gotta take this spot as fast as possible. Let's get that Bloodlust, tons of damage, and get this on our side. It's now haunted. Don't really need overdraw at the moment. Let's just get more guys down. Okay, and with more mana, it's going to be a lot easier for us to start overtaking the enemy. We'll start pushing them this way. And we're just gonna kind of try and Zerg rush them. Give these guys more armor, slow them down, give these other skeletons a chance to catch up. And I think that's probably gonna be it. And we can Blood Rage as soon as they get close. It only lasts for 10 seconds. So we want to time it well. Alright, let's go. And that feels like it's going to be the end. We took this pretty dang fast. When I watched someone else play, they had a lot of trouble kind of stacking. Now, they're kind of like Crystal is what it kind of is in a lot of other games. It's pretty tough. You can't. It's not a freebie. You can't just take it. Make these guys stronger but slower. Allow for more Fletchers to catch up. We might as well play Overdraw, get a bigger hand. If they drop another group here, we're going to nuke them. Boom, get that stun. And let's get Blood Rage. So, huge stack. Coming in hot. Keep up the pressure. We might need to play some soldiers. It feels like we're getting kind of crushed right at the end. Maybe try and play a little more quality over quantity. Get another fat stack going. But it's definitely good to play a lot of the weaker cards whenever you get the chance, just to kind of cycle your hand. I'm looking to perhaps Bloodlust these guys here. That's a great zap. Alright, I got most of them, which is what I was looking for. That soldier's going to take a lot of the heat. Let's Blood Rage them. Now, if we get to this low point where they get reinforcements, we just lose. They'll start endlessly streaming out guys, and there's no way to win from what I've seen at that point. Alright, sweet victory is ours. Now, what do we get for that victory? It was close, though. Draft a card or take souls. Let's draft a card. Let's see what we get. Or a new unit. A Demon Blade. They've got decent HP. They have stealth. Untargetable while not in combat. Let's take these guys. And you get the souls no matter what. Okay, I wasn't sure about that. Now let's go see what this particular building here is. Oh, okay. So it's like a campfire. And we can get an upgrade right now. What does this turn into? Oh, we can take one or the other? It's a budget. So it's super cheap, but it... Oh man, this gives us 50% mana regeneration? Wow, that seems broken. Can I back out of this? No, that's not what I meant. Oh my god, I didn't mean to pick that. I was trying to get out of there. I didn't really even feel like I clicked on it. Either way, it's still an upgrade, but that's definitely not what I meant to pick. Dang, that's lame. I wanted to see all the different types of upgrades, but there was no like back option that I could see. Let's make a deal, says Grimbone the Swindler. You pay me and I deal you a card. It'll be fun. We'll both get something new, and who knows, you might be able to add another goon squad to your army if it's in the deck. Let's open the shop. Whoa. Demon Mages are 120. We have Axe Throwers. We saw some Axe Throwers in the last battle. Extra 150 HP, that seems strong. Of course, we only have 92 to work with. They apply Armor Breaker. They're pretty cheap. But so do these guys. Let's try and put strong cards in our deck. I see Blood Rage and Tank Up, or Painless Rage. Painless Rage and Tank Up. Is this an upgraded version? I think these are upgraded versions of the spells we already have. Let's grab these axe throwers. That's all we've got gold for. And then we'll come see what's in the mystery spot. For this week's episode, we're rolling out the Wheel of Torture itself. Look at those bodies tangled in the spokes and the spikes. Aren't they lovely spiked, ladies and ghouls? Spin, spin, spin to win. Spin the wheel. Get prize. Gain a random uncommon relic. So we haven't seen any relics yet. This is the first one. Gives your units 10% HP. So that's great. It doesn't appear here now. I think that's something they'll probably add in the future. Let's go here and maybe try and get another relic. This is just a battle. But we've got an elite coming up, and I'm not sure we can beat them. Oh, I don't have any souls. Dang. Nobody likes poor Patrick. He's always picking through the trash, eating banana peels and moldy souls. But poor Patrick likes everyone. He's always offering people the chance to buy one of his treasures from the trash. A rare relic for 100 souls. I would have loved to do that. Don't have it, though. Dang. Maybe our axe throwers are worth it, though. Upstart, says Lord Balderdash. Villain, too weak to stand the cold. Not like me. I love the cold. This isn't even cold. I'm sweating. I'm hot. Don't you dare say I'm cold. I'll teach you what it means to really freeze. Sir. I'm coming. Coming for that butt. Okay, this might be the first time we get to see... Yeah, let's play that now. We get to see, like, signposts used. I'm going to save up for soldiers. So, by using the signposts, I can tell my guys which direction I want them to go. We're going to go that way because they're currently going that way. Ooh, it's kind of hard to see that spell color there. Get some skeletons rolling. Damn, we had to, of course, take the fight right underneath the tower. Feels bad. Get some more soldiers going. Our guys are tankier, though, so if our units get plus 10% extra HP... Wow, we're crushing this. Oh, that's great. So our soldiers, you know, they're going to get a lot more HP because they already had it. You know, they're already tanky. So if it's a percentage-based thing, then it makes sense. Okay, let's turn them here. Get some ranged units behind our guys. I don't quite need this yet. It's just sort of taking up space. I don't need that either. Get these Fletchers going. We can make our Demon Blades, I think they were called. We can make them a little bit tankier, a little bit slower. Perhaps let other guys catch up. And this is like a champion unit. I wish I could click on them to show you guys. But they're really tanky. And the best way to deal with them is probably axe throwers break their armor. Get some bloodlust here. But it feels like we're generating a lot of mana because we took this so fast, and also because we had in our opening hand that budget card. Now, I wish we had upgraded it the other way. It was definitely an accident. Okay, they broke the armor, but this guy still does a ton of damage. Jesus. We're taking a lot, we're putting a lot of damage, I should say, on the enemy's, like, fort. Alright, let's switch them back up the other way. Get some soldiers down, super tanky. Ooh, it looks like I whiffed a little bit on that. Keep playing, see if we can overwhelm them. I would love to see more cards, I guess. A Bloodlust here could be game-winning. These guys have high DPS, it seems like. And getting them on the castle itself unchallenged. A little bit of, like, goofy AI here as these dudes get caught up. Yeah, we're going to ignore him. Yeah, if they're not going to contest it, we're just going to keep pushing this way and win. Yeah, that'll work. Now let's have these skeletons kind of like slow them down. Because I think we're going to win. Nice. And it's an elite, so let's see if we get anything good. Oh, look at this guy. You are cold, sir. You can admit it. It's not... Don't be ashamed. I bet that battle warmed you up, said Lord Balderdash. Pathetic. Coward. Need a battle to warm yourself up? I lost because I didn't need the extra body heat. It's my choice not to feel my toes or nose or anything. So what are we going to take? Draft a card, 83 souls with a Hammer of Ralph. Give your units plus 50% attack when attacking buildings. That seems pretty dang good. Take the 83 souls, and we are also going to get a card. A Tough Gladiator. Melee unit, give all squads in your hand plus 50% HP regeneration. Oh, man. So I guess this is like a rare card. Maybe. 150 damage, 2-second stun, a Meteor Strike, or a Frost Nova. I'm inclined to take the big boy. I gotta tell you that right off the bat. 50 damage, minus 50% attack speed. Okay. 10-second duration. What is this guy's stats? Huge HP, and with our buffs, he's gonna get like an extra 100, 110 plus HP. Yep, we'll take you, sir. You're in like Flynn. Let's go this way and get to that graveyard. There's really no other way to go. I don't think we can go backwards. Don't ask about the temple we're trying to find, says Chubat. They're all the same, aren't they? Ancient, cursed. Surrounded by combat-ready guardians. That's all you need to know. And you need to defeat the guardians, obviously. I like that we're stacking up relics. I can't wait till they get some art for those. Okay, let's kind of just get a general overview of the map. There's only one way up, so that makes it really simple for us. Unfortunately, no mana regenerator in our opening hand. Actually, there is a second way, it looks like. We can go around the back. This is really close to us, as opposed to being really close to our opponent. I feel like that gives us an advantage in trying to take it. And we need to just play stuff, especially the cheap stuff, because we need to start cycling our hand a little bit. These guys should wreck these other dudes. Let's give them a little bit of range support. Wow, they really are strong. These guys are awesome. Let's take this as fast as possible. We get that Bloodlust. Get an armor up. Alright, that's mine. And we'll start going the other way. Gotta love that this place kind of just handles half the squads for us. Okay. Soldiers, give them some Fletchers. And we can zap these guys right here. So more numbers generally means less HP, I think. So you want to kind of save your zap for them. Okay, let's play that. Get that increased mana regen. Happy our soldiers are going that way. Let's play some axe throwers. And they've got a bit of a champion going that way, but we're going to send in our Tough Gladiator. Look at his HP pool. He's super slow, but let's save up and get him. And he said he's going to boost these guys' regen. Not 100% on how he's going to do that. But we are really hurting them now. And we'll choose to take all these fights right underneath the kind of damage dealing of our own haunted tower. Nuke him. Did I miss? Ah, I missed two. That felt kind of bad. Not terrible, but kind of bad. And you'll see here our portal does attack. Alright, let's watch our demon dude do his work, or our gladiator guy. And we're going to keep taking this route. It looks like maybe they're about the same distance. Hard to tell. But they're getting chunked. And that's it. Boom. We're doing great, guys. I think we're off to a good start. When I watched Northern Lion play, he got crushed repeatedly. Not saying he's not good at games. Dude is good at games. Got one of the biggest brains in YouTube, that's for sure. So we've got the Demon Blade here. Again, we could kind of double up on them. I don't hate that. But let's try a different card. We got a 4-second stun. We'll take it. So there's probably a danger of your deck getting too big and you not being able to find the cards that you want. Something bad must have happened here, says the Chubat. A wizard battle? Maybe a dragon sneeze? Whatever happened, it poisoned the swamp down to the core. On the upside, now you've got plenty of excuses to fight, like this one. I have no idea how long this game goes. I don't know, like, if this is like floor after floor after floor and it gets like way, way, way harder. We'll have to see. But so far, I mean, these are pretty linear. We're not getting, you know, a ton of different choices. Oh, man. Do we just save up and get a gladiator right off the bat? Can we rotate? Yes. Yes, we can. I kind of like this orientation a little bit better. Alright, here come the guys. We might as well, right? Get the big boy on the field, maybe back him up with some skeletons as soon as possible. So he's not taking all the damage. He might do a lot of damage, but if he attacks too slow, then he might not be effective versus all of these different types of swarming units. Let's not play that yet. If they group up a little bit more, we'll give them all armor. Okay. Make our big boy super slow and super tanky. He is, like, inevitable. And we can play some axe throwers. That would probably be good. They've got archers now. Oh, yeah. He's so beefy. And the axe throwers just got this angle covered. The sooner we take this little, like, forward outpost, the better off we are. Now we can really just start spamming guys out. Alright, go fast, guys. We want to see that card as soon as possible, so it kind of makes sense to draw into it. Get some more soldiers, and look at the wave we have going. Excuse me. I'm just going to keep playing stuff, though, you know, we could be looking for a zap here on stuff that gets spawned. Let's go the other way with them. Are we just going to win here? Anything going to pop out? Alright. Give me the old zap, and that's it. Yeah, we're crushing. But like I said, I have seen good, smart people do really poorly. So this game definitely, you know, it has a fluctuation in terms of difficulty. Maybe I got some good relics, you know. Putting us up over 200 souls, which seems like a lot. Another tactical overload. One squad, give it 25% attack. Unless I'm totally misunderstanding this card, it feels really strong to me. Let's upgrade. Oh, you can't upgrade this guy. Is he already upgraded, perhaps? That might be the case. Can you not upgrade already upgraded cards or rare cards? Or when they get upgraded, do they become rare? These are the questions. Let's upgrade our Demon Blade and see what the difference is. A little bit faster and less damage is what I'm seeing. Anything else? These guys have a bigger range of attack. Deadly Demon Blades versus Swift Demon Blades. Their mana cost is the same. I'm going to go with these guys, I guess. Deadly. A little more damage, but a little slower. Carry me to victory, my demon friends. Them having stealth seems awesome. Although the nose is off, they've done a good job illustrating your face for this wanted poster. Too good, in fact. Now you're surrounded by professional bounty hunters. Now, let's fight them. How can anyone take you dead or alive when you're undead? Maybe dead and alive. I mean, the same thing in your case. It doesn't matter. These bounty hunters won't be taking you anywhere. Yeah, let's see what a bounty hunter battle looks like. If it's the exact same thing as the battles we've been facing, then we're probably just good to go. Play our deadly demon blade first. See what kind of nonsense is coming out of this castle. They're saving up. Unless they have stealth too. Oh, the little sheep. Okay, I've seen these before. They're really weak to zap. But I think they have some sort of like debuff that they do. Give them some damage here. Happy to see that. Oh, they are crushing. Oh my god. We took that with our first group. Alright. I'm not saying that's overpowered, but we are definitely outclassing the enemy. And now we can just start spamming out soldiers. Get a little damage on that fortress. And watch. Check this out. I'm pretty sure they die in one shot. Go ahead and play that. Oh, we have another tactical overload. That's right. So let's see if we notice like a huge difference in our mana regen. I mean, we've got a lot of mana. We're definitely going to play our gladiator. Want to get him down early. Because he's very slow. He needs to make that kind of descent. And they're playing and buffing some of these guys here. If we can get a good armor up, I'll take that. Maybe could have waited and got all of these guys in one. I think that's what these like little turns are good for. Kind of bunching guys up. And then you can catch them all with one big buff spell. So we're flooding the board now, which seems correct. I'm waiting for them to play another group, but I think it's over. Man, we crushed this first area so quickly with that upgraded demon blade, guys, that we were able to just, like, generate so much more mana. I'm glad we didn't, like, freak out and give up HP or something. Another armor up. Crippling Curse to reduce... So, I'm more in favor of, like, buffing ourselves over, like, trying to deal with the enemy. I could see Frost Nova being really good. Let's just convert them to souls. Take another battle. Is the air thinner on this mountain, or is it just me? Wheezes the Chubat. I'm feeling lightheaded, so dizzy. I'd help you fight these enemies, but I probably ought to sit down and catch my breath. You can handle them on your own, right? So, for right now, the battles are feeling a little bit samey. Would like to see a little more, like, variation in signpost usage. But I'm sure that's coming. I mean, this is like the first floor. Alright, and we have our tough gladiator in our opening hand. I don't really like this opening hand. But this guy's so slow, we could probably play him and then get like a group of skeletons or something down to help him take this place. You know what? No, I feel like we want to play him whenever we've got units in hand, or else we don't get the buff. I don't know how we missed that guy. Hopefully he can deal with them. We get a chance to really watch how fast he attacks. I mean, he kills them one at a time. Nice and easy. Let's get some soldiers, probably. Yeah, I don't like this. We're moving a little too slow. Our opening hand was pretty garbage. Let's go, let's go. Fast, fast. Start generating more mana. Armor up. We gotta clear this wave. Deadly demon blades, I think, are just what the doctor ordered. We need to get those guys in. We got it. Alright. And they're coming down this path now instead of going around the back. So we'll just match them. Oh, the castle's up on the hill. You know what? Let's go around this way. That way it can't shoot us the whole way there. That makes sense to me. And if they get a big group, we've got this this stunning meteor strike in our hand that we can just drop. That's a big soldiers, 1200 HP. That's crazy tanky. I want to go that way. Did I accidentally click on that? I might have. Try not to do that. Okay, they've got their champion. Yes, demon blades, give them to me. Let's look for a chance to play our buff. Boom. Get him in there. And the demon blades should be able to clean up this guy. Yeah, they just do so much. We're hitting them hard. I feel like there's something here that we just can't see. Yeah, there was. I hope they change that in the future. I don't like that they have units spawn that I can't tell they're here. I should always be able to see their bars. Maybe if I kind of go the other way, can I see them? Down they go. Draft a card. I don't think we need any of that. Resourceful inspiration. Overdraw one card. Cards in hand, minus 10 mana cost. Okay, so if you've got a big hand, you can kind of net mana. I'm going to convert to souls. And head here. Try and upgrade something else. Feels like the upgrades are where it's at. Can upgrade our axe throwers, perhaps? Okay. So we get a brutal axe thrower or a master axe thrower. Try and divine the difference. Looks like way more HP on the master axe thrower. More armor. More attack. More attack speed. But they have a stun. Ah, I see. Well, the stun seems incredibly powerful, but I feel like the master axe throwers, in addition to being better, you know, good against units, if the stun doesn't work versus buildings, it probably does nothing versus buildings, right? So they'll be good at taking units, and they'll be good at tanking actual, like, buildings, which is probably what I'm concerned more about. I'm still not cold. I get it, man. You're not cold. In fact, I'm even warmer than last time we fought. Roasting. I don't need to go inside. I've been standing out here for a week. If you call this cold, you'll never survive the winter. So we're going to keep going, I guess, until we're done with this floor. And if you guys like this game, all you got to do is let me know. I'll play some more. It seems fun. There's 2 forts on this one. So a little bit more challenge here. I'm excited. Let's see what our master axe throwers can do. I'm going to send them this way first. It seems like the closest location. These dudes are fairly tanky. If I could send some skeletons now, I will. Because they're going to be fast enough, I think, to go ahead of them, maybe. Get that online ASAP. Oh, they crushed those dudes. And let's get this going. Come on, guys. No. Okay. So crush those units, and let's take this location. And from there, we're just going to want to take the other place, too, I guess. Alright, now let's start going the other way. And we'll hold that. We'll watch it and make sure that we're not giving it up for free. Go ahead and get the bigger hand size. But I'm going to want to start taking this now. Good damage. And we're going to Blood Rage now. That probably is enough to take that place. And then the mana should just start rolling in. Yeah. Okay, we've got a huge group going there now, so we're going to switch to the other side. They've got a champion guy spawn, very similar to our gladiator. Looks like they might have two. I've never seen this other one, this other group. Get our Fletchers doing a bunch of damage. Deadly Demon Blades, happy to see them. Let's wait a sec here. Let's drop that on them. And buff up our skeletons. So it's interesting that the enemy isn't really trying to take back these locations. I thought that they would, but they don't seem to attack it. Kind of trying to keep my eye open for anything that I can zap. There's something here. I'm just going to zap and see if I hit it. Let's Blood Rage. There we go. Alright, guys. I mean, we're crushing. We have nothing to worry about. I love our little champion boy. Now that you won, you probably want to burn down a castle. Because you're freezing, you need the heat. Go ahead. Warm your hands by some puny fire. Prefer my fingers turn blue. A blue gemstone. Let's see what that does for us. Give your units plus 5% HP. Okay, so we've got plus 15% HP on our guys. We've got a ton of gold. Or cold. Souls. I'm so used to gold. Resourceful double cast. Next card plus 50% mana cost and is played twice. Okay. Save it for like something really expensive. Another tactical overload. Or an upgraded version of this like chilling frost nova. I haven't seen anything that scares me yet. I'm gonna use that card in conjunction probably with our gladiator man. Or our demon guys and just like make a super strong like wave. Is the air thinner on this mountain or is it just me? Wheezes the Chubat. I'm feeling lightheaded, so dizzy. I'd help you fight these enemies, but I probably ought to sit down and catch my breath. Right, yeah. Might stop reading that if it gets like really repetitive. But I do like the humor in this game. I think it's pretty good. So I see what looks like 2 locations for me to take. Okay. Kind of a weak hand. We want to get tactical overload out first. And let's also switch to this way. Ooh, we can get 2 of these. If that card works the way I think it does, which I hope it does, then our mana regeneration should start really kicking off right now. And it looks like it is. Like, it's super fast. And once we start taking these locations, it should skyrocket. So, I went for, like, an economic play over a strong, like, starting military play. Hopefully that was smart. Speed them up. Give them a chance to try and take this. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we got it. Excellent. So let's get this gladiator online. Yeah, our mana's like coming in leaps and bounds now. Good job, Fletchers. I feel like they get stuck a little bit. And with the Master Axe Thrower coming in behind the Gladiator, I feel like we're going to take this place pretty easy. And then we've got 200 seconds left to finish this off before the reinforcements come in. We'll just spam them out. Get all the guys we can. And soldiers are definitely some of our best value. Just for sheer HP. Benefiting from a 15% HP increase. And now after I get that, now they're at 1600. So yeah, we're going to wait to play them. And this battle feels really over. We're just too tanky. There we go. We get double the demons. Oh, it didn't hit the other guys. It's very weird how that sometimes seems to work or not work. Very cool. Any cards that I want? Ooh, what's this guy? A grunt. Enrage. Gain attack speed and move speed when HP is low. Got really high HP. I think anything with high HP fits in really well with our current deck. Let me see something. Maybe I already turned the volume down a little bit. And I did a little bit of testing, but that last little bit of the battle, I felt like maybe it was kind of loud. Hopefully it hasn't been too loud this whole time. Let me know in the comment section if you think it is. Did you hear that? It sounded like a snapped twig. Someone's following us. Don't let your guard down. Get ready to attack at a moment's notice. Okay, maybe some different enemies here. This location might be hard to take if this castle can shoot over it and hit our guys. Let's try and take that other easier spot first. Ugh. Resourceful double cast. Yeah, our hand just has too much stuff in it. Let's double up on... Yes, this is perfect. So now we just save for 45. We're going to run over this. Perfect. Those dudes are already super strong, and now we just get a giant wave of them. And we'll send some skeletons to kind of tank. Interesting that they seem to be stealthed. So 2 stealth units just sort of bypass each other. That's good to know. And our cheap skeletons did a good job of taking them out. Let's get overdraw. Oh yeah, armor up. They're going to do a lot of damage. Let's go. Blood Rage 2. What a combo. So we get a chance to see what our grunts can do. I'm going to play the Master Axe Throwers first. Wow, I wasn't even watching. Yeah, that's dirty. That's a dirty combo. I really want to get to a shop so I can spend. And you know what? I'm going to take another grunt. Man, where's the next shop? Well, it looks like I might not get to another shop unless that's a secret shop there. Okay, we'll speed it up a little bit. I think we know what we're doing. Budget Tactical Overload into Tactical Overload. I wish there was something that gave you like percentages. Something that said exactly what our percentage was. Okay, and now we're looking to play an expensive soldier. It's going to take a minute. I'm also going to change the side post. I want to take this one first. I could play double skeleton or double Fletcher, but 2 of these feels kind of unbeatable for what we're fighting. I don't know exactly what these rams do. It looks like they do some sort of debuff, maybe. Alright, let's armor up. We're gonna move crazy slow, but like it's a guaranteed take here. Once they get past the signpost, I'm gonna switch it to the other side. Oh, they've got some little like shield bros. Alright, let's speed them up. No reason to be too slow. Let's insta-take that, start making some money. Switch that over. And let's see if our deadly demons can do the work. Back them up with Fletchers immediately if I can. Maybe these guys have some sort of protection versus range. Alright, let's play tough gladiators and make these grunts really strong. And our soldiers, for that matter. Yeah, this wave is still going. I'm not surprised. They're nice and slow. And when they get there, they're going to hit. It's all soldiers that are buffed up. Master axe throwers give us some range down here. Kind of trying to keep my eye on the enemy castle. They're being forced to deal with it. This wave. So they're not able to stop me from taking this place. Alright. Wow, I can keep stacking it? That would be awesome. Let's play another gladiator. Yep, they keep going up. They're up to 1,500 now. Yeah, this battle feels crazy over. Let's see if that's the shortest distance. And let's play a grunt and see what they look like. Ah, they're like dual wielders. Super tanky boys. Make them even tankier. And yeah, it's over. We can, these guys are kind of caught up on each other. Give them bloodlust and make them finish it. Was this an elite? I don't remember. I don't think so. Draft a card, another gladiator. And this is just a standard gladiator, or there's a bomber, which we haven't seen yet. Gladiator synergizes really well with our entire deck because we're all about like just getting huge amounts of HP and tanking. But I'd love to see what the bomber does. He probably just does... Let's take a gladiator. He probably just does like better damage to buildings or something, or he explodes. I have a general idea of what he does. Someone has escaped your wrath. Which wrath? It's hard to remember these days, but you think you recognize the group on the road up ahead, and if they're still alive after you met them before, that's an issue. Let's enter the battle. Seems like another pretty straightforward one. So the tough gladiator is definitely just one of the kind of like deviations that you can get in upgrades. I don't know what the other type of gladiator is. There's a tough gladiator. I don't know what regeneration... I have a general idea of what regeneration means, but what it means in this game, I'm not 100% on. Let him take that, and then we'll probably just play another one and get some ungodly strong axe throwers. Well, you know what? It'd be nice to play this first to see what kind of cards we could get. It won't delay us too much, and it might allow us to buff an additional unit. And I really want to get these skeletons down and maybe get an armor up on all of this. Let's wait until they get close. I don't want to wait too long or it'll be too late. There we go. But let them move nice and slow. They'll kill these guys. They'll take this place. Get the demon blades in there for some DPS. And then we'll save up for the axe throwers. And then follow that up with a blood rage. And that should be GG. Especially now that we're making a lot more mana. Alright, let's blood rage. Just watch the HP melt. Jeez. Yep. Yep. our strat seems pretty strong. I'm curious what other synergies there are in this game. I know it's still early access, so like maybe they haven't fully fleshed it out yet. Do we just take another grunt, or do we go for more tactical overloads? This really doesn't matter where we go. Enter the battle. So either way, guys, whatever the final boss is for this, that's going to be it for today. And if this keeps on going, then we'll try it out. Hopefully it does keep on going, otherwise it's kind of lame. There definitely needs to be like a ramping up in difficulty here. I'm going to keep going this way just because I don't want these guys to get to my base. These are not the upgraded versions because they are not stealthed. Interesting. Look at all these beautiful skeletons. Wow, they destroy. Killed multiple units, and they're going to take that for me. Those units are frickin' powerhouses. Let's take this place now. Send lots of Fletchers here. Should help. I can't believe how much damage that one group did. Alright, let's get the Gladiator down now. We can armor up over here, or we can just wait. Wait and try and get some sort of, like, death blob. I don't know if anything can stop all this. We'll slow them down and buff them up. Just get tons and tons of regen. Play this first. Give our guys some more HP. Let's start going the other way. Are we killing them yet? Man, it's close. You know, let's just finish this. Watch the HP drop. Jesus. All right. Crushing face. We've got all this money and nothing to spend it on. Okay, so an upgraded, a pyromantic bomber, or pyromaniac bomber, of course. No idea what the difference is, but we'll take it. Like maybe they're a little bit faster, perhaps. And let's try and get an upgrade. We don't need the HP. We're doing great. We can upgrade our other gladiator. It seems like that might be strong. Or we can upgrade one of our grunts and just see what kind of units they become. But I'm very curious. So we get a tough gladiator, another one of those, or iron skin plus armor when HP is low. So less HP but more armor. Let's just try it. It's different. Something different. And here we go. Big final battle. Flurry, says Cole, Lord Balderdash. That's what you fought before. This time the battle will be a blizzard. You don't know what cold even means. I'll turn you into walking ice cubes. You'll wish you just had frostbite like I do. Anything special about this map? It looks like exactly the same map we've done already. Maybe he has better units. We'll see. And we'll go and take this area first. Let's make sure we get our increased regen. If he drops anything, that might be worth zapping. But I feel like our units outclass theirs so heavily that we're pretty much always better off just playing our units instead of trying to cast some unupgraded zap spell that doesn't even quite kill them. Unless I can get a twofer like this. That's nice. Man, they're doing work. I'm glad that they prioritize units instead of letting other guys just sit there and kill them. And the Fletcher's shooting uphill, that works out pretty damn well in our favor. It looks like we're going to take that right now. Let's switch it up. Go the other way. Get our tactical overloads exhausted as soon as we can. And these cheap units are doing a lot of work for us. But once we get this second spot, I feel like it's going to be really over. And I'll take a Bloodlust here, or a Blood Rage. That's a lot of guys to buff. Alright, now we get a double cast. And we're making ridiculous amounts of mana. Instant 1500. I don't think they can stop. They can stop this. They'll probably be able to deal with this, I would expect. How high can we get our mana regen? That's the question. They've got their own champion. We could drop the stunning meteor strike on them if we wanted. This is probably about as strong as their wave will ever get right here. You know what? Instead of doing that, let's play the Pyromanic Bomber. Pyromaniac. I don't know why I keep saying Pyromanic. Yeah, let's buff that. That is the death wave. And then we Blood Rage them. And they're gone. Let's play the unit with 1855 HP. And now let's watch the HP drop. I mean, that was it, guys. Our bomber made it all the way to the end and exploded. That's what happened there. And victory. I'm assuming we're going to another floor. He says, "Why are my teeth chattering?" asked Lord Balderdash. "I can't take this cold. I need wool mittens. A nice thick scarf. Warmer underwear wouldn't hurt either. Maybe I should move to Al Newbie." Yeah, you are a noob. 100%. The journey ends for now. So it looks like that's the end of the entire game. Which, I gotta admit, is a little lame. They really need to make some more levels here. Of different difficulty. So I gotta say, guys, as of right now, don't buy this game. That's my immediate recommendation after playing through, quote-unquote, the game. There's not enough here. That was it. I mean, I could do it again. We could try and get different minions and different stuff. But that was incredibly easy for what it was. Once we started rolling, there was nothing that could stop us. There needs to be multiple floors. There needs to be differences in the bosses. The elites, they need to have special units. There need to be special maps. This game needs a lot. Yes, it's in early access, but I honestly, you know, I wanted to show it to you guys, but I don't really believe in paying $20 for an early access game that takes me like an hour to beat. So, you know, if I hadn't been commentating, I would have blasted through this game. It's fun. If you're infinitely rich, buy whatever the hell you want. But if money's tight, $20 is not an appropriate price for what this game is. But hopefully, you know, people buying it contributes to the developers, you know, having the money and the resources to make it an even better game. So I'm going to keep it installed. I'll keep it around. If you guys want to see more, perhaps one more time, I'll play it. I'd be happy to do that. But that's it for me today, guys. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.